Tom, so good to see you. Today, we are going to discuss the number one most important factor when it comes to your retirement success. It's income. Let's dive in, right? According to a
Yes.
study by the Alliance for Lifetime Income, 80% of retirees with protected lifetime income say they are confident they won't outlive their money, compared to 33% without it. So, Tom, I noticed the answer here is income. Why isn't the answer how big your nest egg is?
Because you could literally have a nest egg of zero and still have enough income coming in every month through your different income streams and live a great retirement.
Okay.
You have income streams like Social Security, maybe a pension. Hopefully, you have some type of annuity that is guaranteeing you an income stream. Maybe you're getting income from your life insurance, and so as long as you have those paychecks coming in and you can pay your bills every month, you're going to live a very happy, healthy retirement. Not only that, there's another study that was done that said people with guaranteed income streams actually live longer
Right.
than people who rely on just a portfolio for their retirement.
Yeah, I read that study as well. It's really interesting. All right. So, Tommy, I guess we've always had an income plan. What's different in retirement?
Well, what's different is Tom Hegna always says his famous line is every day in retirement is a Saturday. So what's different is we tend or seem to maybe spend a little bit more, especially in the go-go years of retirement, which is the early stages of retirement. The other thing is time, right? The longer we live, the more exposed we are to the additional risks of retirement, things like inflation, healthcare costs, long-term care costs, market cycles that you're gonna go through with your portfolio.
Mm,
But with those market cycles, in a down market cycle, you may not have enough time to have that recovery period. So
mhm.
so the longer we live, the more exposed we are to these other risks.
Right. And we'll talk more about that in a second. I want to throw one more stat at you. Nearly 70% of pre retirees say their biggest concern is generating enough reliable income to last a lifetime. Can you rely on just your invested money to support you through retirement?
I would say no, unless you have a very, very large portfolio, because during your retirement life, you're going to go through different market cycles. And if you're going through a down market cycle, there's a chance that you're going to be accelerating the depletion of your portfolio.
Right.
So that definitely may shorten the horizon, the time horizon that you can draw down income or the amount of income.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more because in retirement, if you are relying on just your invested money for income, you are very susceptible to sequence risk. Can you explain that risk, please?
Sure. Sequence risk is just the idea or the risk of in what order your returns come in for your portfolio. So as you can see from the chart, we're showing one portfolio on the left, the blue, where you're in retirement, you're starting off with some relatively positive returns in the early years, and the green, you're showing some negative returns early in retirement. You can see at the bottom of that chart, both average a 4% return. But the importance and the idea of sequence of return is when do you incur those either gains or losses? So you're starting out with the same amount, but because on the right in the green, you're starting with negative. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you're withdrawing in a down market. So you're depleting your portfolio much faster, leaving you with much less later on.
Yeah, it really is incredible how that can work. So, Tom, how often should we be revisiting our income plan?
I would say at least once a year, if not more often, depending on external events. Market downturns, tax change, lifestyle changes, a death, a birth, a divorce, a marriage. So I would say at least once a year. But again, anytime that there's any type of major life change, you should definitely be looking at it.
hmm Well, if somebody would like to either create that income plan or have their portfolio stress tested for no matter what the market does during their retirement, what's the best way to reach you?
Either just send us an email, tjoconnell@internationalfinancial.com, or give us a phone call, 973-394-0623. Either is great, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can.
Great. Tom, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron. Great seeing you.